Warning. The Era Survival podcast may contain harsh language and graphic depictions of gore and violence. Listener discretion is advised. Hello everyone, and welcome to Dice and Stuff. Today we are excited to bring you episode 4 of our Era Survival podcast, The Swarm. In this episode, Liv, Avery, and Quentin move through a clean and sterile facility run by clean-looking soldiers who run at the first sign of trouble. But they command a sinister alliance. Please sit back and enjoy The Swarm, Episode 4.
Do you have intimidation?
Yeah, sure I do.
I'm gonna be nodding like I'm just a dumb scientist. Yes.
Intimidation and charisma. Difficulties are going to be 8s.
Can I ask what my demolition man specialty does? Because I don't seem to have it written down. I've been using explosives left, right, and center.
Isn't that the one
sorry.
that made them better, or people took less penalties or something?
I don't remember.
Look it up while they roll.
Yeah, I figured. I'm like,
Demolition Man.
what's your boggle?
Character is well versed in destroying buildings and creating mayhem. When out of combat, the character has double dice for explosive rolls when demolishing objects and causes enemies to require a willpower check before acting after being within 20 meters of an explosion caused by this character while not in combat.
Okay.
So you would have had double dice for that thing
the
you
door.
did.
Which
You're
is
also
fine. It
able
still
to
works.
use multiple seashells for disgusting purposes.
Got it.
Okay, so what'd you get, Rob?
5 successes.
5. They're going to shut up. I said 4 of them, right? Yeah, there's 4 of
Yeah.
them. Yeah, no, they shut up, and they'll watch.
Now I want y'all to stand up nice and slow.
I'm just nodding like,
They're going to stand.
This is an unhappy day for all of us, but it doesn't have to get any worse, if you catch my drift.
The audience is saying, Sabrina is emphatically saying yes,
Yes,
with her head
yes,
and no,
no.
by shaking her head at the
heck
table.
yes.
What's going on? Says one of the guys.
Now, y'all got a big problem here.
Nod
got
my head
this.
yes.
Looking around, I'm like, you got a nice little place here, but you have an infected problem.
Nod in my head
There's
yes.
no problem.
You don't call that a problem? You don't call what I just saw a problem, Sonny?
I'm nodding my head in whatever you said before.
They will be quiet and not respond.
I'm doing like the hand gesture like, come on guys.
Now, when we came in here, we have come down one way, but there was another way we didn't go in this like cleaner facility area.
Yep.
Your back door has been compromised, Sonny.
Oh.
Nodding my head more like, yeah, we're boned.
You think you're safe down here?
Shaking my head.
You think these walls and this pretty floor is going to keep you safe? Well, they're inside now, and
No.
you're screwed.
Nodding my head very much yes.
Well, they won't attack us.
Oh, really? You ain't seen the things I've seen. And I will proceed to graphically describe the guy who was torn apart earlier. Like his face was all caved in, and his knees were bent back, and his head was ripped open, and his like the rib cage.
Okay, so as you're saying this,
And that's if you're lucky.
in the back, you are going to see Sorsha, specifically, readies her flamer.
Because I'm watching both ways. But...
Yeah, she readies her flamer.
Okay.
She's the only one who does.
Mike, guard that direction.
Because she was, like,
Yeah.
facing the back way, and she
That's-
readied
I'm
it.
making sure Mike is doing that as well.
He does the same.
Well, do I see anything from where I am?
Since you're looking down the whole tunnel,
Yeah.
I will give it to you. At the far end of the tunnel, you will have seen a guy come around the corner, see everything at the far, far end where all of you are, and then go back around that corner again.
Mike, I'm going to need you to go around and take care of that guy.
Michael, start running.
Bye, Mike.
Mike has the pistol, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a long run. So he's running away. So you're still describing graphically.
Oh, yeah.
You're watching Mike in the distance. Mike will get around to that corner. and we'll turn around the corner and we'll point his gun. And we'll point it, and just kind of point it, and then you'll see him. What would he do in this case? I'm going to roll.
Told him to take care of the guy, so if he sees the guy, he will attempt
He's
to
going to
take
go
care
up
of him.
there. He's going to give him a pat on the back, make sure he's having an
Take care
okay
of him, give
day.
him some soup.
Get him a hot towel.
He knows what it means.
Yeah, I know.
A hot towel.
He knows what
Alright,
it
so he's going to
means.
go around the corner, and he's just going to start firing.
Bake him away.
In the
toys.
distance...
He's firing multiple times. It means there's probably more than one target there.
Yeah.
That means they're going to send the other slaves to go help him clear that room of targets.
Okay. So all the other slaves will depart from you,
Yes.
and we'll run down that direction to help Mike.
Yeah.
As that is happening, you two will hear in the distance, which is not very far away when you consider, metal hallways, you'll hear...
I flinch every single time. I'm a good actor.
And that's if you're lucky.
horrible intimidating. So the bunch of them, they're going to run.
Run where?
So the four of them will just abandon their encampment and will just take off.
Like they're just running away down the hall?
Yeah.
I guess that worked.
Well, I hear gunfire in the distance and you and everything.
Right, well, I'm turning around and running in the opposite direction because there's gunfire, so...
So you're running towards gunfire?
Yeah, because also when I turn around, I notice all the slaves are missing.
We were around the bend.
I will take a purposely missing pot shot down the hallway at the guys that are running away and yell something like, "Get back here! I ain't done talking to you, Sonny."
All right. The slaves at the far end.
Yeah.
Liv, you're going to be watching, and you'll see them as the other slaves will reach Mike. That is when you will come and look as well, Avery. You'll see Mike firing. That is when the both of you will see he stands probably about 8.5 feet tall. There is an infected which has bone protrusions growing over top of him to block his flesh from certain areas, and he will bring his arm down into Mike's shoulder, completely caving in his rib cage around him,
Oh, God.
and just spraying blood in all directions, and then we'll just toss him back up again into the wall.
Mike!
And then we'll turn and look at the rest of them in that hallway. He is completely, like the big dude, is completely nude, but is covered in
Yeah.
multiple bone plates.
Sorsha, flame!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
The best lies turn out to be the truth retroactively.
So your slaves will just stop where they are and open fire on the thing. Oh, sorry, hold on. They have 4 dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, take one. Hold on. So they have 4 dice against it, and you're using fire. Hold on, don't roll anything yet.
Is Billy firing with his gun?
Billy's firing with his gun. The other ones are firing with their flamethrowers.
Alright.
I just gotta find.
You might have to bomb this guy. I feel like we're in a Resident Evil game, by the way. What are those things called? The giant dudes?
Tyrants?
The tyrants, yeah. Tyrants just showing up.
big boss ones,
Yeah, in one of these games, they get dropped off all the time, like on top of you.
All
on
right, so you're gonna
helicopters.
take 2
So
dice
annoying.
off
I don't know.
Of just the flamers?
of either one. 2 dice off.
Of either one or both?
Are they both firing?
Yeah, you said Billy's firing.
You have both your slaves firing, right?
Yeah.
Because you have one of your slaves firing.
Yeah, the flamer.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll 2 dice for one slave, 2 dice for the other slave.
Okay.
I got 1 success.
All right. Keep in mind when you roll it, the to kill threshold on this guy is a +4.
Ooh.
Billy missed.
The damage threshold?
The damage threshold is a +2
Billy missed. The other one did nothing.
I got a 10
to.
for the flamer, for the damage.
Nice. Flamers can't kill in one hit, but they do a lot of damage. So the thing gets completely aflamed, and it just looks like all it does is just piss it off.
What? Fire's supposed to work.
As it turns and goes. And goes. And starts rushing the slaves of the one that attacked it, which would have been Sorsha,
Mhm.
who got the damage.
Well,
Like a
You-
big angry
whatever
cat.
initiative turn it is, I will fire at it.
Yeah. So what we're going to be doing is we're now going to be rolling initiative because that
Okay.
surprise round is over. Add yourself into that, Robert.
7.
13.
10.
So 13,
Mm-hmm.
you're first.
Hunting rifle.
Down the hallway, fire away. Take 2 dice off because it knows you're there,
Okay, so this is gunnery.
and wits.
So many dice, can't fit them in my hand. 6 successes.
Pick up the dice, see what you do to him. Keep in mind it is a +4 to kill, +2 to wound.
So I have an 8. So my normal is damage 6, kill 6. So I damaged him.
You
The
get
eight
8
will
to
be-
damage, 10
So
to kill.
I got an 8.
Yep, so the bullet will hit him and do what appears to be jack all.
Yay.
As it just ignores it and just keeps on walking. So next in the initiative would be the 10, which is, I believe, you, Quentin.
Yep. So
What
I
do you-
will stop shooting at the guys who are running away.
Yep.
And I will go see what all the ruckus is about, because now I hear more shooting.
You'll turn around and then you'll see the previously described scene, Bloody Mike and this thing walking towards the other of your crew.
Ah, hell. Rifle time. Well, I still have my rifle. I was just shooting, so I can shoot. Pew,
Yep.
pew, pew, pew,
Fire
pew.
away.
And it's 2 dice off.
Yep.
And 7s is the thingy for hitting, right? Well, I got 1 hit.
What do you do to him?
Nothing.
The bullet will pack into the armor and do jack all.
Sorsha, fall back.
Okay, so you'll yell at her to fall back. So she is moving backwards. It now goes to you.
Billy!
Avery.
Jana! To the sides, fall back!
So they're going to the sides of the tunnel and falling back.
Yeah, because they're all shooting down the middle, so if they're running back, I don't want them to interfere or anything.
Okay. Are you going to get the fall back while firing, or are you just going to get them just to fall
Just
back?
a run.
Okay, so they'll just run back to you.
Because right now it looks like nothing's doing anything to this, so it's kind of like, no. And I know her other slave is dead.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to go get the supplies off of him, but
He's torn apart. So then...
When he crushed through him, did the fuel pack at all get opened or damaged in
Nope.
any way? Okay.
Nope.
that's why I want to go back and get the stuff off of him, but
So, it is now its turn. It will walk a few steps forward. We'll kind of lean its, kind of crack its arms and shoulders a little bit, and then we'll start doing like a small jog to start keeping up with the people that are falling back. It is slow, but it's not walking. Okay, it's at a slight jog. Picture like a heavy linebacker just kind of jogging across the field. That's its speed. It's not
so lumbering.
as it's moving its way forward towards you, and it's making like an ominous low growl as it's moving its way towards you.
It's also very tall, too, so even if it's moving slow, it's going to be like...
Yeah. True. That is when you're also going to see coming around the corner behind it will be a guy wearing armor and a full face covering mask. This looks to be super high-tech kind of style armor. He peeks around the corner and he has a gun in his hand. He peeks around the corner, looks at all of you, and then goes back around the corner again. Does like a quick peek and then back. As he's watching from behind this thing what it's doing.
Am I a good enough distance that if I stay here for a round or so, it's not going to get to me?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to take aim at the fuel tank on Mike.
Because he's down past the thing.
So he's near that guy around the corner.
Yep.
Correct. So this whole hallway is going to explode in a whole lot of fire once I actually shoot at it.
Okay. Well, that corner of it, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. All right. So
Peek
you'll
around the corner, will you?
so you'll aim on that to fire next round.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell all the slaves to basically retreat at high speed. So they're going to run to us.
They will listen. So the slaves will retreat at full speed exactly on your round.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, yours does. Hers has to wait till her round to move.
That's fine.
But yours will turn, so will just turn and full run back to you. After you, it is Quentin. Quentin, you have seen all this.
Just she told them to obey me. That's why.
Unless I give them other orders.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm giving them orders.
I'm going to take some more shots at the big guy, because somebody has to.
Fire away.
And, yeah, that's really all I can do, because otherwise it's just going to kill us.
Fire away.
I do 1 damage.
Cool.
I'm rolling a lot of not 7s.
So when it's moving forward, it's going to get hit, and its shoulder will move slightly as it gets hit, but it just keeps moving. However, it locks its almost unseeable face onto you, Quentin.
Well, balls.
And it goes to you, Avery.
So it has its attention on him, right?
Yeah.
This is a fairly big tunnel, like width-wise.
It's width-wise, yes. You may be able to get by it. but it might instantly change its reaction to you. You don't know.
It's not me. I was just going to tell my slaves to stop moving.
If you want to.
Nah, I'd rather them up by us. Because we have to make full retreat. I'd rather them by us than not. So I'm just going to, like, pretty much tell them, haul.
Yeah, so they'll just continue. So they'll make it back to all of you guys. Now, you are moving back to the group, right, Avery?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So all of you are at your corner. This thing has now reached the main entrance that you all came to, that hallway. It's now reached that intersection as it continues lumbering forward.
So we're at the bend, or?
You're at the bend where the guards were.
Okay.
That is when its turn happens. It continues lumbering. This is when it reaches that intersection. Another 2 rounds, it'll be on you. Okay? At the far end of the hallway, again, whoop, Mr. Man leans his head around the corner, but this time looking down the scope on his rifle.
By the way, I'm looking at Ferd.
Obviously.
I'm just a scientist.
Fair enough.
I'm not with these people.
So, if you'd like to take a shot, you may.
I will.
Okay, actually, I'm doing classic, like, pointing at it and, like, pointing at them, like, we gotta go.
Like what, you're pointing at the creature and it, or you're pointing at... Who are you
No,
pointing
I'm
at?
just gonna look at Ferd.
Okay, I'm like,
I'm
what are
just
you
a
pointing at?
Ferd. I'm a Ferd scientist.
So aim means I get double dice. So there's gonna be a lot of dice here. So give me a minute.
That's okay. I rolled 22 in consortium, so.
All right.
Oh, you forego your attack 1 round to roll twice as many dice the next round.
That's the specialty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate monsters.
Okay. So I have
Why is it because they're competition for you?
10 successes.
I got a mirror.
Okay. Pick up those 10 dice. Because you were aiming at not him, you're aiming at the tank.
Yeah.
I'm aiming at the most vulnerable point on the tank to explode it.
That's fine. So what you're going to do here, first, before you do that, you're going to tell me what your defense is.
My defense?
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
So I have for damage, so I got 2 10s.
Explode your 10s.
Even
For
on
damage, no.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
2 10s, 2 9s, an 8 and a 7.
Okay.
Big
so
bada boom.
here's what happens at the same time. You sweep up and
It's
you
a
go...
full tank, he hasn't used it.
You'll fire your shot right into the
And then I'm
tank
gonna attempt to...
at the same time as he shoots at you.
I figured he would.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to roll
You're
away
the one who
to
looks
take
like a
cover.
swarm.
They all look like a swarm.
I don't. Thank you very much.
Okay. So as he fires at you, I've rolled a check to see where you get hit.
Okay.
For PCs, by the way, if anybody listens to the Air Consortium podcast, PCs do not have an auto death because otherwise you'd be auto dead. So there would be... I rolled a 10 to hit and a 10 to kill.
Ah, no.
So what will happen is you will suffer 2 damage, and I will give you a wound. That's something I'm doing just for Aero Survival. It's not in the rules. I'm doing for Aero Survival, for wounding. So what we're going to do here in this case is the following. The bullet that she fires will travel past and will hit into the fuel tank. The fuel tank will erupt like a giant Molotov bomb.
By the way, he has one of those on him, too.
Well, that'll,
Yes, he does.
That's a flare. He has 2 flares on him, too.
adds to the pile. It will erupt into a massive explosion of liquid flame, which will cover that guy in fire. And that guy's just like, ah!
I'm hoping some gets on the other thing, too. So
The creature's far
Too far.
beyond it,
Yeah.
But he gets completely doused in this flame. As that happens, as you're holding your rifle up, his bullet passes down through into just below that little bump knuckle on your
Ugh.
left steadying arm. The bullet goes through your arm on that side and out the back end and passes your shoulder. So you have a hole below the knuckle
Your medium armor
That
did
sucks.
nothing.
and then through there.
So no more shooting steadily for me unless I really aim. Got it.
So 2 damage. She can perform medical stuff on you, but you're bleeding pretty bad.
Okay.
Now, everyone else sees the explosion that has occurred. The guy is screaming and yelling. I would like everybody except for Liv, because Liv, you're busy.
Yeah.
I'd like everybody else to roll me if you would, let's use wits and either survival or investigation.
I'm taking survival because I bet this is, hey, he's screaming, which means we should stay silent because that big guy's going to go after him. Numbers just keep rising. Well, on 4 dice, I'm not at 6 dice.
5.
6.
Okay. Both of you will notice two things. One, as that guy is writhing on fire at the far end, he looks to be like trying to light the flames off of him. The big guy's head starts to twitch slightly, like something is wrong. And then he's going to just kind of stop and stare down at his feet for a second. The big guy. And then it looks like the head twitching will continue for a second, almost unnaturally, and then it will just stop. And then he'll let out a huge deep breath, and you'll see him start cracking his wrists. And he'll breathe in and breathe out. As this is happening, the guy is still like, ah! And that seems to perk up the one side of the big bone dude's ear.
Oh, y'all gotta be kidding me.
Are you saying something?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm smacking him in the mouth.
So you'll say, oh, you gotta be... You'll get a smack in the mouth from her. As the thing will then turn itself slightly and look back at the screaming.
And then I'm gonna bring my hands up to stop the slaves from moving. Like in the, military, yo!
Freeze, yeah.
Yeah, freeze.
The thing will then look at him and will...
And then the motion of...
We'll start rushing back towards the dude.
Now is our time to make a quiet and expeditious retreat. Sorry about your mouth.
Follow after those cowards who were running away.
Quietly and quickly. I'm grabbing her wrist.
Actually, I would like you very much to roll me double willpower to keep from making any noise with this pain.
Yeah,
You know
please don't
what we
grab
just
my
saw,
wrist.
right?
I'm applying pressure to stop the bleeding.
You know what we just saw, right? You know what that was.
Shut up.
2 successes.
You can grit your teeth and keep quiet.
I will.
Now you're just holding her arm for now, you're not patching it?
I'm waiting for us to get up and around behind those barriers.
Okay. So is everybody following her up to those barriers?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're out of view.
Okay, I'm not gonna bandage her.
Medicine intelligence.
I also have field medic, so I get ×2 for healing.
Oh, cool.
Three successes.
Okay. She'll patch you up for both of your wounds to go away, and she will also splint your arm so you can still use it. However, you are forbidden from getting in any kind of fist fight.
Oh, I also got +2 on that because I have a full medic kit.
Same thing.
Okay.
Okay. No fistfights with my right hand.
Your left hand.
Left hand.
It's your steadying arm. But you can still steady a gun on it.
Okay.
So yeah, she patched you. That is when in the distance people will hear the...
Well, I'm just gonna start moving forward again.
So continue after the cowards, as Quentin puts it. You guys are moving quietly, or are you just moving?
Quietly, and I'm gesturing
Well-
to the slaves to sneak as well.
Everyone roll me a stealth dex.
By slaves, I mean my one slave. Mike.
Mike.
No. Sorry, stealth decks again?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't botch, so that's okay.
2.
I'm a prisoner.
Two successes.
2. All right. So you guys are going to approach the other end of the hallway. As you approach this other bend in the hallway, you're going to hear talking. Are you continuing around the hallway, or are you going to wait?
I'm stopping.
You'll stop.
Because I don't want to get shot, even though I look like one of the other side.
I'm
Okay.
stopping behind her because she's got point.
So here's what you're going to hear. You're going to hear, I don't know, sir. I don't know. I think he's with the swarm, but I really have no idea. They have one of them, sir. What? Who? They have one of them, sir. Shut up, you idiot. You want him to hear you? Sir, I don't know what's going on, but the swarm is here. They're in the facility. We have to sound the alarm. Hold on a minute. How many are there? Sir, I don't know. There could be hundreds for all I know. They're in the facility.
I'm turning to her, and I'm just like making a motion of like, maybe we should throw something at him? And then kind of like a shrug.
Okay. Reach into my...
And then I'll do the point at me, and I was like,
I have a smoke bomb that I had readied before, so I will...
You're just throwing smoke?
Yeah, it's a smoke grenade.
Okay.
I gave her a choice. Apparently she wanted to throw grenades.
You told me to throw something.
And then I said, and then I did the motion to me and talk, and Cal was like, which one? And you were like, grenade.
So you're throwing a completely non-damaging grenade.
Right,
around
but it'll
her.
make them and run away or hide or be confused. It'll do something.
All right.
They come this way, I will shoot them.
So something comes around the corner, and it's like, toon, 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 and you're going to hear one guy yell out, "Grenade! Cover! Cover!"
See, it's perfect.
And they'll get to cover now.
Now, you know what? Can I, instead of toon toon, can I, like, just roll it into the hole?
A smoke grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll cause more confusion that way.
That's what I want.
All right, so it'll roll in and go, psh,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Something's on fire!" And the other guy goes, "It's the swarm! I told you! It's the swarm!" And then another one will be like, "Quiet, you idiot! Stop making noise! You're gonna piss it off!" And then you'll hear another guy be like, "It's already pissed off! This whole thing is goddamn crazy!" And then he's just flipping out. And then you're gonna hear a, as then you guys will see some blood splatter on the wall.
Where did that come from?
The same area. You can't see what's happening. You can just hear it.
Yeah, one guy shot the other guy,
Yeah.
potentially?
So it seemed like, but with a different kind of gun, it sounded like.
Yeah, I'm just staying put.
Okay.
I'm just staying put.
As that's when you'll hear, "The hell are you doing? Your men need to be quiet, Captain. Otherwise, we can't do our job. Go." And then you'll hear, as there's some sounds. You recognize those sounds.
I'm getting a real grenade this time.
I was like,
A real one. All right. So, roll me your explosives, if you will, in Dex. You're blind firing it, so roll me 2 dice off. So take 2 dice away.
Okay.
since we're not in combat, doesn't she get bonus dice for this?
No.
No.
I did only have something
She's
that's...
entering combat willingly.
Yeah. Sorry, it's explosives plus dex?
Mm-hmm. And I'm actually going to make it 8s, because they do have that portable cover crap here, too.
No,
But you can't see it, but you don't know where it is. You're literally throwing blind, just around a corner towards the sounds.
Yeah. 4 successes.
Wow. Okay. What I want you to do is I'm going to roll dice, and then I'm going to tell you how many dice to pick up.
Okay.
Okay?
Aren't grenades fun?
Yes, they are.
Pick up 6 dice,
Woo!
and see what you do to each one of those people.
Come on.
Do you have the kill and everything for grenades?
It's 3 to damage, 4 to kill.
Yep.
Wow, really? I have a 3, a 4, a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 9.
Hi, Lance, Freed. How are you doing today? Welcome to the
That
Air
was the first one, a
Oh.
Survival.
3 and a 4?
Yeah.
3 and the 4 will live,
Okay.
because they have some armor on.
Yeah.
And then the other ones will all die.
Woo!
So you'll kill 4. Just
Grenades!
That's why Zanny also loves grenades.
It then goes awkwardly quiet.
So I'm going to get my hunting rifle into position, and then kind of do what that guy did and poke my head around the corner.
Around the corner, you will see one guy laying on the ground, just kind of rolling himself slightly, and nobody else.
Okay.
And a hell of a lot of smoke.
I'm just going to tap her on the shoulder and kind of do like
pull back.
the wait here, and then I'm gonna go up with my kit. I'm gonna run towards the guy like I'm doing my job.
Alright, so you'll run into the area and duck down next to the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna start patching him up.
So as you're patching
But
him
I'm not
up,
using all like my medical crap on him. I'm just patching it up regular. Like I'm not wasting my stuff on him.
okay, you're going to see one of the guys that's here who's been completely blown apart. Looks like the grenade landed right at his feet.
Yeah.
So his feet and shins have been completely blown to pieces, and he is dead by in the bottom of his belly, shrapnel and everything. He is wearing very nice clothes, but they look to be like doctor-style scrubs. He is laying there dead on the ground. Right next to him on the ground is a naked man whose skin is completely covered in weird sores and boils, which cover his entire body and right now appear to be sucking in air back and kind of like,
It's alive.
yeah, that's what it seems like. It's just been stunned by the grenade. And it's got multiple wounds in it too.
Target!
That would be your slave, probably, who would do
Yeah.
that.
So she comes around the corner. Are you going to get out of the way?
I'm grabbing this dude and I'm rolling me and him. We're getting out of the way. Because I'm also using him as a shield. Because screw this.
Okay, she'll turn and ignite. When she does, out of the back of this thing, you're just going to see more flames just pour. Whatever air it's not sucking out, it's pouring out of it is flammable. So it goes, and the whole thing will just erupt, and there is goo and gore everywhere. So your body that you protected yourself with is
Yep.
covered in goop. I'm going to roll a percentage chance to see how clean you are.
In other news,
Oh my god. Okay, you have 3% of your outfit has blood on it.
That's okay, because my one hand's covered it from her.
That would be, yeah. You're still mostly pristine.
I'm assuming Jana gets some on her.
Oh, she's covered.
Yeah.
So you just killed the coolest thing we've seen so far.
I thought the skin wall is actually the coolest thing we've seen so far.
I'm going with the breathing thing.
Alright, I'm just gonna push this guy off of me, because he's obviously covered in crap.
Yeah. He
Okay.
is.
I'm motioning for the rest of the team.
Okay. So
And
I'm
I'm
just
just-
moving like I'm sweeping the area. If anything moves, it's getting shot.
Can someone just put him out of his misery, please? Take my knife
Pop,
and surgically kill him.
What?
Pop, pop.
So you're going to shoot him?
Actually,
Yeah.
Don't
wait.
waste the bullets. Let her
Wait.
surgically kill him. That makes the most sense.
I'm putting my
He
hand
said,
out.
like, take
Wait.
care of him. Like, all right.
Okay.
Man.
All right, so no, Quentin, we'll get to it. Because you say it first, and then you're like, oh, wait, and then bang, bang. So he's dead.
You know, I guess what's a little more noise?
You already set off a bomb in this hallway.
So where you are right here, you will see 4 steps that go up to a big metal door, which is shut like a blast door, and then the hallway will continue down the far end.
Does the doctor dude have any things on him?
The doctor dude is mostly all in pieces, but no, not that you
No,
can
the one
see.
that she saved. Oh.
No, it was just a dude. Saved and then killed.
So that blast door, is it openable from this side?
There's a panel on it, control panel.
Gonna walk over and have me a look at that.
It's very flashy with lights and electricity.
Is there like a slidey thing or a slot or a...
Roll me wits engineering, sir.
Wits luck it is.
Well, he's putzing around with the door. And
I'm doing the 2-minute wait in this location. If anybody comes, we will kill them.
I'm telling Billy to keep watch, and I'm going to take any untouched clothing from this explosion area.
There is none.
Well, I'm not taking it for me. I'm cutting off like strips and stuff to help clean off Jana.
You can get the take someone the back of someone's shirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
We all of us in our kits have strips of cloth.
I don't want to waste our own supplies.
All right. So you'll wipe her face off at least.
Yeah.
She's still got a rebreather and stuff in, so she's okay. I mean, you guys all still have your masks and everything on.
I got 1 success.
All right, so you're fiddling with it for a while. 2 minutes go up when that armored thing comes around the corner at the far end of the hallway.
Oh shit, we forgot about that one.
I didn't
And it
forget.
looks-
I didn't forget about that
And
one.
it looks right at all of you
Time to flee.
and starts to jog again as it's coming at you.
Even through the smoke, this sucks.
The smoke's pretty much just hovering around the rooftop now.
Alright,
How,
time to flee down that hallway.
It comes around the corner, like, and it's running or it's doing its jog thing. How quickly does it move?
It lumbers. It would be able to get to where you guys are because you're around the corner and there's a stairway going up. So it'll take 2 rounds to get to the middle of the hallway, 2 more rounds to get to you.